RFID is quite a complicated topic, but it doesn't have to be when you use a TSC printer.
So my name's Mark. I'm from the sales team here at ERS Electronic Reading Systems, and I'm here with Kai, TSC pre-sales engineer, and we're going to talk everything TSC can offer from an RFID perspective. So RFID labels is a printable label which contains a chip and antenna within. That chip, it can give a unique ID number which can then be associated to a product. Firstly, the top coat doesn't need to be direct thermal, printing without a ribbon, thermal transfer, printing with a ribbon, doesn't need paper or synthetic, choosing the right adhesive, so it's permanent, doesn't need to be removable, going into cold conditions, going onto metal, and then lastly, making sure you choose the right antenna and chip to ensure that it works with either a handheld reader or fixed position readers. When printing these labels, you can also encode them, and you can do so with either a TSC industrial printer, if you're looking for high volumes, desktop printer, or if you're looking to print and encode on the go, TSC portable is a great option. So to go through the TSC MB241 industrial printer with RFID encoding, it comes in both 200 and 300 DPI options. For context, the 200 DPI option can do up to 12 inches per second. Connection availabilities, it's got your USB port, your Ethernet hardwired, and wireless adapters as well. Print your standard RFID tag as well as your on metal.
I want to show you how easy it is to set up a TSC printer in order to print and encode RFID labels. There's a couple of steps that you can take. First off, we need to calibrate the media, and you can do all that using the automatic calibration function from the front screen here. Now that my media has been calibrated, I can go ahead and do an RFID calibration in just 5 simple clicks. I can go to Menu, Interface, RFID, Tag Calibration, and then run my RFID calibration.
As the printer is printing labels, if for any reason a printer doesn't encode a particular label, it would void that label and make the operator aware that that particular label hasn't encoded.
I can now go ahead and apply this to my product. This would be used in a warehousing environment to track products throughout the warehouse or as they leave the doors. I can simply take my label, you can see the RFID antenna and chip on the back here, go ahead and apply it to the product, and now that can go into my supply chain.
The next step is to read that tag. Now, in terms of reading that tag, you'll have 2 options, whether you want to have a mobile reader or a fixed reader.
What we've got here today is our variety of handheld long-range RFID readers. The RFR901 can be paired with individual EMCs. At the minute, we have our S10 enterprise mobile computer installed to it, but you could also have the S20, S50. We also have our RFR901 standalone. This doesn't actually have an area to mount mobile computer on the top there. And that's because you can use it to pair with any device, really. Could be a third-party device even. So this side is our S10 RFID, fully integrated S10 with long-range handheld RFID reader. Real benefit behind RFID is not only the speed, being able to read tags in the click of the fingers, but it's also accuracy. If you're a retail outlet and you need to print out or reprint pricing swing tickets and encode them with the RFID label, you might opt for something like the Alpha 40L RFID, because your store operator can take that, they could have it on a shoulder strap, walk around the store, use something like a S10 RFID to do a stock count, or even select products on your retail system and print and encode a label directly to the Alpha 40L, take it and apply it to your product.
I've worked with a laundry company who's implemented a TSC industrial printer, and what they do is they put care labels through that printer, delegate that to towel. They get dumped with about 10,000 towels. At the end of that cycle, are able to produce a report to say these 50 towels now are reaching the end of their life cycle. Let's get the next batch of towels and manage that inventory for them. Quick turnaround time of service, great example as how that's benefited their business as opposed to going for a traditional barcode scanning system. So if you're thinking of introducing RFID into your workflow, into your environment, please feel free to reach out to ERS, and we're here to help you from an end-to-end solution with the support of TSC and Kai in particular, who can help you throughout that journey.